Funny, and of course tragic. Our condolences to the entire family. Well, that's it for us tonight. Maria, as I understand it, we are losing you next week to the great state of Miami.
Yes, thank you, Rick. I will be going to Miami to celebrate my niece's birthday. She's turning 3 and she's already a sweet, sassy Latina.
Ah, sweet and sassy by 3. Well, look out, Fort Lauderdale in approximately 18 years.
That's weird. From the entire Acton Community Access News team, I'm Maria Mejor.
And I'm Rick Fallimento, reminding not just you, Acton, but the entire rest of the world.
Please send news.
Maybe you start doing the elbow.
Shh.
Have a sort of right.
Mm-hmm.
We cut. It's okay. We cut.
Breaking news tonight, the coronavirus forcing millions more Americans into virtual lockdown. Over 75 million people ordered to stay at home. A spring break crackdown. Florida communities closing beaches. New developments on that $1 trillion relief plan. The staggering rise in unemployment.
This is a moment where we need to tell people the truth.
Well, we're back. 9 weeks. What I miss? My name is Rick Fallimento, which I've just recently learned means failure in Italian. Thanks, Maria. What can I say? We're back. You may notice a few changes. The absence of our producer, editor, and jack of literally all trades, Derek, and my one-time co-anchor, the illustrious Maria Mejor. We've been dark a while now, and Derek is also quarantining just with air conditioning. I am taking this time to learn what he calls iMovie for complete idiots. I did our credits today. I'm pretty proud of that. You may remember that Maria announced here 9 weeks ago that she was going home for her niece's birthday in Miami. That is as yet unconfirmed. Her social media is currently invisible, but I can only assume, with everything going on in the world, that she is taking one of those social media breaks. I have learned after many ignored texts that while she was there, she was in fact set to audition for a position at NBC 6 South Florida, a job she very likely would have landed were stay-at-home orders not set in place the day of her arrival. A tough break for Maria. So, in the meantime, our show will be just me. Solamente. Alone. Completely, crushingly alone. So, tonight, because this is all I have now, I feel like maybe it is time to talk for a moment about the world we are seeing outside of our garage doors. Yeah, it is a scary world out there. There is a plague for which we have no cure, no plan, and no leadership. And in the middle of it, we are trying to overthrow a system riddled with racism, xenophobia, and issues as old as our nation itself. So in these sad, scary, and often day-drunk times, it's important to look for where we turn to for hope. Whiskey? Junk food? Absolutely. What gives us hope for a better world, huh? What is it that gets us up in the afternoon? Well, it turns out that's a pretty personal question. I'm sure it sounds stupid to, well, let's say both of you. But my hope has always come from the news. Not one story or another, but information, clarity. Even when that clarity sometimes makes things even worse. You know, we have more news now than ever before and more access to news. And simply put, I love it. Covering it, sharing it, even if, as I have been told in now 23 rejection letters and multiple languages, I will never do it professionally. Anyway, to anyone actually listening in the Southern California Mojave Desert adjacent public access glory hole that this show occupies, I share with you this pledge. Quarantine or not, viewers or not, the news must go on. So we might as well try and make it good news, right? As it turns out, Maria left her work phone, and on it, a host of good people just waiting to be interviewed in the middle of this hailstorm. Now, apparently, I am not the only one who uses 1234 as a password. So, I have finally received my disaster relief, and $600 buys a lot of community airtime and Kirkland whiskey, and it at least pays month to month on a live-work garage. So, join me here, won't you? Tomorrow, the next day, and the next. Might as well not let this plague, protest, reality show, riot, murder hornet, Great Depression, Civil War, presidential puppet show, police state get us down. The world may be on fire, but on public access television, the water is just fine. Did you forget about the murder hornets? You did, didn't you? Well, for Acton News tonight, I am Rick Failure, saying stay home and stay safe. Or don't. I don't know what the f*** we're doing anymore. But if you've got it, and if it's good, please send news. Biscuit, don't chew on that. That's Daddy's toothbrush. Come here. Come here. Give it. Hey.